Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Lunchtime Lessons, where today I want to talk about why we set goals, because obviously goal setting is very important, and lots of people try it, but lots of people fail at it. And usually what happens is people arrive at some point in their life to a stage that they say, where am I going and how did I get here? Because a lot of the times we don't actually plan out our life. We just we go to college, we get a degree maybe, we get a job, we find a partner, we get married, we have kids, we continue on in the job, we have our little apartment, we get a car, etc., etc., and there's no real direction to it. You wake up and you say, what the heck am I doing? I've been in this job for 10 years. I'm not really that happy. I'm living an okay life, but I know that I could actually do a lot more. And this is because people haven't set goals. They just go with the flow, so to speak. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I do believe we all have a lot more potential in life. And a lot of people just don't take that potential. A lot of people just don't embrace that potential and push themselves that little bit more to live a better life. Now, the cliche I always use with people is, do you ever get into your car and just drive without a destination? And they say, of course not, Richard. Or what about going to the airport and just buying a ticket not knowing where you're going or where you're flying to? You don't do that. You spend hours researching or days researching when you want to go for a drive in your car. You spend months researching your summer holidays or a weekend away. Yet when I say to people, well, have you spent a lot of time sort of deciding the direction that you want to take in your life, they turn around and say, I've never really thought about that. They go to work every day, they come back from work every day, they do all of these things, but they never really take part in their life. Apologies, there's an ambulance deciding to go somewhere. So setting a goal will create a direction for you, something to achieve, something that will push you a little bit. It should push you, a good goal should push you a little bit, and will make you think and possibly get you out of your comfort zone, okay? Because this is another problem, that people don't set goals because they're comfortable where they are. It mightn't be the best place, but it's something that they're used to. And by setting a goal, we're saying, I want to get out of my comfort zone and I want to do something else. So that is the main reason why we set a goal, in order to achieve something better. Now, without going into too much depth in this lesson, the thing is, your goal has to be specific. If you say, well, my goal is to make more money this year, if you make €5 or $5 more, you've actually achieved your goal. So if you can be more specific and say, I want to start a business in such and such a specific industry or niche, and I want to be making €1,000 extra a month. That is a lot more specific goal. Now, if you don't achieve the €1,000 and you achieve €950, that's still a success. Whereas if you don't have a figure to aim for, the problem is that you're not going to know how far you've actually reached. Now, another cliche that I use is, imagine a football game without any pitch markings or without a goal. An actual physical goal. How would you be able to keep score? How would each team know when they've actually scored a goal? They wouldn't. So there's a very defined area in which they play in, and there's a very defined area that they must reach, the goal, that they must to kick the ball into the goal. And this is what you must do in your life. You must make sure that you know why you're setting the goal, where you want to reach, and what you're actually going to reach. And I do believe this will help you have a more fulfilled life when you actually have a goal. In my next lesson, I want to talk about the why of the actual goal that you create.